Still waiting for your Xbox Series X despite pre-ordering from Amazon? Well, join hands, for you are not alone in your first world pain. You may be wondering why I'm showing you footage from the Xbox OG, the one that started it all for Microsoft. Well, that's because I'm still waiting for my Xbox Series X to arrive, despite ordering it on the 22nd of September, within about a minute of orders opening. Based on a number of popular Reddit threads and numerous news stories, links in the description, I am definitely not alone. In fact, Amazon warned the stock would be a problem about a month ago. It's just unfortunate that it realized after everyone had hit buy. Oops. Where you cry is my Xbox Series X. No idea. A call with Amazon UK customer services says the delivery has been delayed because of a broken down truck. Yes, my plastic box of digital joy is apparently sitting by the roadside on some motorway near Milton Keynes. Maybe it's rebelled and taken up smoking like a few of its vape-happy friends. The Amazon app, meanwhile, tells me about a package delay in transit, but nothing about Milton Keynes. I'm a little concerned if there was an accident of some sort, in which case I hope everyone involved is okay. Obviously my console can wait, if that's the case. Still, that doesn't account for all the other pre-order issues. In light of my research, I've come to see that Amazon has been giving out various answers, and maybe they're all true, maybe they're all false, or something between the two. I doubt Amazon's press department is going to tell me anything meaningful despite emailing them. So apologies to those of you who seem to have an issue, I cannot give you a clearer answer. Now, I use Amazon UK a lot, and never has a parcel arrived late or been damaged. If Amazon says a parcel will arrive on Tuesday by 8 PM, as promised for my Xbox Series X, I believe it. I spend a not inconsequential sum each year with the company and have Prime membership, so there's definitely no vendetta. My annoyance stems from the fact Amazon dropped the ball, chiefly over communication. The Amazon app had been reporting all would be well until the evening before the 9th of November. Suddenly it was dispatched, that new box smell was within my grasp, and I was down £450. Then the Amazon app started talking about said delay in transit before removing the delivery update bar. Tuesday had become sometime between now and the apocalypse. So I rang customer service and a friendly chap said to check back in 24 hours if nothing arrived by 10 PM, which I did. The Xbox Series X launch date came and went. This left me with a bit of a dilemma. If I cancelled, there would be no Xbox Series X until much later in the year because stock is so limited. Cheers, Coroni. However, if I kept my order, I could wait and pray it arrives soon, but there was no guarantee. Or I could wait and buy another console from somewhere else on the launch day. But then I'd have been £900 down until I sold the spare one. As it stands, my pre-order is still late, I'm £450 down, and I've eaten way too many biscuits to make the situation better. Admittedly, things could be worse. Some people who have ordered got an email to say their Xbox Series X or Series S will arrive by the 31st of December 2020. Yes, if you're really unlucky, you could get to your new Xbox just in time for 2021. Happy New Year from Amazon. Yet things could be even worse. Some orders were apparently cancelled, so no Xbox. Now, it's important to note that yes, there are bigger problems in the world, but what matters is the principle, and I think it's fair to stand up and shout when a large portion of customers have been let down, especially if it means customers may think twice about pre-ordering future consoles from Amazon. I know I will. Maybe I should have expected issues from a $1 trillion company. Shame on me. Well, you know what? That's a weak attitude. If a company says it will do what is promised and I've paid for that, it should. To argue otherwise suggests stupidity or another agenda. It's not like Corona was a surprise in September when you could pre-order. I mean, this is not the first time Amazon has dropped the ball with regard to a console launch. Cough, Xbox One X. In fact, that hiccup in 2017 resulted in a gift card given to those who were affected. Compensation seemed to vary between $10 and $50 or pounds. The Nintendo Switch launch also had delivery issues. So far, I've been offered a voucher, a decent gesture admittedly, and all customer service representatives have been proactive in answering my calls and following up after in email. If only it had been as customer focused earlier on. I'm not sure a £10 gift voucher really covers the hassle of wasting my time calling customer service, having to delay videos related to the new Xbox, spending time pre-ordering the device in the first place, finding a new place to buy one from if I cancelled, and the general annoyance. If that sounds acceptable to you, well, some people will have lost income and or holiday time in taking a day off for the delivery. My concern is that potentially, like airlines and hotels, Amazon took more orders than it could fulfill. Maybe it hoped to get more Xboxes later, or production would catch up or improve. Maybe Microsoft overestimated stock levels and gave false information to Amazon. I couldn't possibly speculate. But then Amazon could have been cautious and undersold to reduce the volume of disgruntled customers. In fairness, maybe it did. In theory, my Xbox Series X will turn up on Friday or Thursday, but definitely not today. Maybe yours will. I have no idea. But I am £10 up, down on Amazon Trust, and without my glorious Microsoft fridge that may or may not enjoy vaping. If there's one silver lining and the reason why I made a video, it's that Amazon does better next time. Once shame on them, twice shame on me, as they say. And maybe that other retailers who also messed up will do better next time as well. Perhaps they could all work on a system that stops people from scalping consoles in large quantities to resell at extortionate prices. How about 1 or 2 per household, as they did with Nintendo? How about an anti-bot website system? Come on now, it's not rocket science. Because seeing stock of the Xbox Series X and Series S on Amazon at absurd prices is painful, even if it's from resellers. Obviously, you might not be pleased when calling Amazon, but keep it civil. The person you're talking to is human, and ultimately a middleman. Maybe even a gamer too. Even so, it's definitely worth going into the customer service area of the website or app, then use the web chat and request a callback, having answered some automated questions. Hopefully you'll get a promotional code like I did to ease the pain. It should be handed out to everyone in fairness, but of course that would eat into the bottom line. You could also let off steam by fake bidding on overpriced consoles on eBay to annoy the scalpers. Or tell people selling through classifieds such as Facebook Marketplace that you'll come and buy it and never show up. Of course, I would never condone such an action. In the UK, items that miss the original delivery date must, and I quote, be made without undue delay and within 30 days from the point of purchase unless you and the retailer agree otherwise, as stipulated in the Consumer Rights Act 2015. Obviously, the legalities will vary from country to country. If nothing happens after 30 days, then it is Amazon UK's job to deliver the item again, which may be difficult if stock is non-existent. Alternatively, you can cancel your order, which is easily done within the app. I would ask how long the refund will take if you're worried about cash flow. If you're unhappy with Amazon's approach, then you will need to send a formal complaint. It's probably best to stick on the phone and speak to a supervisor before this point, as they will likely have more power to compensate. Ultimately, this is not a fun situation for those who have trusted Amazon with their hard-earned to deliver. I can only hope your Xbox arrives soon, so you can use it to vape. And that's it for this Debbie Downer video. I hope things are less painful for the PS5, but we shall see. I'm not exactly basking in great confidence in Amazon right now. Still waiting on your Xbox, and let me know in the comments, and I shall see you in a more positive video soon. Take care, bye.